Hello there. Hi, welcome. Welcome to my channel, Mo Moon. My name is Mo. Welcome to current subscribers. Thank you for your support. And welcome to anybody who's new here. I hope you can find something helpful in this reading. Today I'm going to be doing the reading for Monday, May 30th, 2022 to Sunday, June 5th, 2022. I will be using the Dancing in the Dark Tarot by Los Carabeo. Artist is Gianfranco Perono. I will be using the Affirmators deck that I found at a secondhand shop. And even though it's not Samhain, I will be using the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. And maybe I'll have to read from the guidebook because it's very poetic. The cards captions are very poetic. So if you want to skip to any specific day, I will have the timestamps for each day in the description box down below. So if you want to skip to a specific day, you can do that. I have my opalite generator here, and I have my Healer's Aura quartz. You and I are surrounded by the powerful white golden light of the divine masculine and feminine, above us and below us, to our left and to our right, in front of us and behind us, all the way around us. We are protected from negativity, or the power of the white golden light of the divine feminine and masculine. All negativity is reflected off the surface of this powerful white golden light back to the senders, and so it is. So I'm channeling the energy for the collective for the week ahead. I don't really get into specifics, but I do get into the general energy of the day. And if you're looking for a specific energy, you will find it. But hopefully this reading will resonate with you in order to bring you some encouragement and some help. Really, I just want to be an encouragement, and I really just want to help people to better understand themselves and to better understand how to make the best of every situation and how to live a more fulfilling and abundant and joyful life. So let's start with the tarot cards. I'll put the tarot cards down. So Monday, May 30th, 2022. Universe, please guide my hands. Please guide the cards that come out. Monday, May 30th, 2022. Tuesday, May 31st, 2022. Tuesday, May 31st, 2022. Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. Thursday, June 2nd, 2022. Thursday, June 2nd, 2022. Friday, June 3rd, 2022. Friday, June 3rd, 2022. Saturday, June 4th, 2022. Saturday, June 4th, 2022. And lastly, Sunday, June 5th, 2022. Sunday, June 5th, 2022. I'm going to get an affirmators card to start the reading. Affirmator card for the week coming Monday, May 30th, 2022 to Sunday, June 5th, 2022. Please, Universe, affirmators card. To go to identify the energies of the coming week, please, Universe. Monday, May 30th, 2022 to Sunday, June 5th, 2022. Right. And bear with me, I'm just going to get a Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle card for the week ahead, Monday, May 30th, 2022 to Sunday, June 5th, 2022. To identify the energy of the week ahead, please, Universe. To identify the energies of the week ahead, please, Universe. Sorry for the traffic in the background. So I'm going to turn the cards over. We have the Tower in the middle of the week. No. Yeah, in the middle of the week, we have the Tower. Oh, but we also have Strength. All right, let's read the affirmators card. Patience. Congratulations, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is a sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. Obviously, because at the post office, there's always a lineup. So patience. And so it seems we will be granted patience this week. So let's see what we will need patience with. So Monday, the 30th of May, 2022, we have the Two of Cups. It feels like with this Two of Cups and the fact that we just drew the Patience card, it feels like because the Two of Cups speaks about a relationship. You see here there's two people holding cups. It speaks about a relationship with others, like a specific relationship between you and someone else, and also how you respond to yourself. The Patience card feels like, with Monday being the Two of Cups, it feels like there's an energy of understanding your one-on-one relationships in a more positive light. We have the Patience card, and it is speaking about the week ahead and what we need to have patience in regards to. So with the Two of Cups on Monday, it feels like we need to have patience with our one-on-one relationships, and it feels like we will be able to tap into that energy of patience to be able to really put our listening ears on, if that's a thing, listen to what people are telling us one-on-one, really being able to communicate with patients, being able to really dig deep and find out what is the purpose of the conversation, and also responding with patience towards yourself, because I always see the Two of Cups as not only a one-on-one relationship between somebody and yourself, but also your own relationship when you look into the mirror, when you see yourself reflected back at you. So maybe I also feel like with this Two of Cups and the Patience card, it could have something to do with waiting for results in your own personal life, and having patience when it comes to achieving your goals. Like when you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I want to achieve this goal, it feels like on Monday, May 30th, you're understanding that it's going to take time, and you're understanding that that's okay because you're willing to be patient enough to wait. And all good things are worth waiting for, and all good things are worth working hard for. And the harder we work, or the longer we wait for something that we really want to come into our lives, the more we appreciate it, because we understand the value of the time and the effort it took to put into receiving that benefit, whether it be something that you're working at in your own personal life, or whether it be something that you're working on between you and a partner, or you and a colleague. Yeah, so that's Monday, May 30th, 2022. So Tuesday, May 31st, last day of May, we have card number 11 of the Major Arcana, Justice. Tuesday, May 31st. So Justice, I feel like, you know, when we think about the Justice card, we definitely think about law. A lot of people would traditionally say that this has to do with something to do with the law, and I'm sure that the whole world right now is paying attention to the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case. So it could have something to do with that on Tuesday, May 31st, because it's such a big factor in so many people's lives. The energy of justice could mean that justice will be served on Tuesday, May 31st. Or on a more personal level, it could just be an energy. And when I say it could just be, I'm not trying to belittle what this is personally, because, you know, when we go to sleep at night and we're alone with our thoughts, that's when everything starts to matter so much more. So with this Justice card on Tuesday, May 31st, it feels like getting to the bottom of something that you really want to understand and finding the truth of that situation. So maybe doing some personal development on Tuesday, May 31st with the Justice card, doing some personal development and really asking the deep questions, asking the important questions, being patient as you do this. Of course, we have the Patience card here. So being patient as you wait for yourself to receive the answers that are coming from your subconscious. If you want to help yourself get the answers, if you have time, I know it's hard to find the time, but journaling is always a very helpful way to receive the answers. And with this Justice card on Tuesday, May 31st, if you are journaling, it's a really good idea to just write whatever is coming to your mind. And even if it doesn't make sense when you're reading it as you're writing it, eventually it will start to make sense, and you will be able to get down to the nitty-gritty, to what you really wanted to understand about yourself. So Tuesday, May 31st with the Justice card, it feels like there's an energy of finding the truth because justice is being served. There's an energy of finding the truth within yourself and getting to know yourself on a greater level. So Wednesday, June 1st, first day of June 2022, we have card number 6, the Lovers. So when I think about the Lover's card, I think about a book that I read. I didn't finish reading it yet, but it's a book called 78 Degrees of Wisdom, and I can't remember who wrote it, but you can always Google that. It's about the tarot and the 78 cards of the tarot. And with the Lover's card, it was speaking about growing up and making a choice to fall in love with the person that you are willing to take a chance with. So it's really feels like a card that is significant of a coming of age. Perhaps it's your birthday this week. Happy birthday. It's a card with the Lover's card, Wednesday, June 1st. It's the energy of coming to a place of maturity. Coming to a place of maturity, coming to a place of growing up and taking a step in a direction that you deem to be acceptable for yourself. Oftentimes when people get into relationships, their significant other is not always accepted by the whole family, maybe by the mother or the father of the opposite family. There could be troubles when it comes to the relationship, but ultimately, and this is something that someone told me, ultimately you have to live your life and you choose who you want to spend the rest of your life with. So Wednesday, June 1st with the Lover card, it feels like you're willing to step out and really love the person that you truly want to see your life progress with. There's also an energy of sexuality here, because the Lover's card is also an energy of taking a relationship to a more physical level. So it could be a very passionate day. The energy could be very erotic or steamy or spicy. Of course, here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in springtime, so people are wearing less clothes. There's more, when we talk about springtime, we talk about the birds and the bees and how everyone's getting together and pollinating and creating new life. So I do feel like Wednesday, June 1st is a very potent energy for creation with the Lover's card. It feels like there's fertile energy. There's energy that is ripe for creation. So whatever you're channeling, whatever you are using to channel, you're doing it out of the energy of love. You're doing it out of, maybe, when you fall in love and you make a mixtape of all of the love songs that remind you of the person you love. When you fall in love and you feel like you're looking at life through rose-colored glasses, when they say you're walking on cloud 9 with the love that you're feeling. That's the energy that this Wednesday, June 1st feels like. It feels like the birds and the bees, or walking on cloud 9 with the Lover's card on Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. Now, Thursday, June 2nd, 2022, we have card number 16, the Tower, which is at the middle of the week, because we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we have the Tower, and then we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Thursday, June 2nd, it's interesting because usually Wednesday is considered hump day. It's considered the day that you have to kind of get over in order to get over the hump of the work week, and it's smooth sailing from there on. But here we have the Tower on Thursday, June 2nd. And the Tower is a difficult energy, but it's important not to shy away or cower when it comes to difficult situations. And I'm sure you know that, because I'm sure all of you have been through your own troubles. But it feels like with the Tower, Thursday, June 2nd, card number 16. The Tower speaks about an energy of because we have 14, which is temperance, we have 15, which is the devil, and then we have 16, which is the tower, and then we have 17, which is the star. So the tower is the card in between the devil and the star. And the devil speaks about doing the shadow work, really facing your shadows, my shadows, our own personal shadows. And when we don't have the energy to continue to evolve or to continue to change our lives, the energy of the universe comes in the form of the tower and will remove or help us to move forward. But it's not always easy. It can be difficult because the tower is an energy of change. And you know, when you talk about change, you talk about growing, you talk about evolving, and with growing there is growing pains. And so the tower can be very uncomfortable. So Thursday, June 2nd could be very uncomfortable, but what I want you to feel encouraged by is that after the tower comes the star. And the star is that hope, it's that light shining in the distance that reminds us of the light in the hermit's lamp and reminds us of how we are on a journey to evolve, and that if we don't evolve in this lifetime, we'll have to evolve in the next lifetime. If we don't learn the lessons that we were meant to learn in this lifetime, we will just postpone those lessons to a future lifetime or to a future time. So the tower card on Thursday, June 2nd is really talking about allowing yourself to let the universe take control and to help you move forward. And remember, we have patience. So all this week we are feeling an energy of being able to be patient with the changes that are taking place. And interestingly, on Friday, June 3rd, we have the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups is that journey you take when you're not fulfilled, you know, that journey you take when you've taken a sip from all the cups, the 8 cups, and now you realize that there's more out there for you. There's more out there for you to go experience, and you're brave enough to turn your back on your experiences and the emotions that you've felt, not to forget them, but to go in search of something more. So coming off of the tower from Thursday, going into the 8 of Cups on Friday, it feels like we've accepted the tower moment from Thursday, and then on Friday it's like, yeah, and now I'm going to take it from here. Thank you, universe. I'm going to continue to move forward. I'm going to continue to search for greater meaning, greater significance, greater experiences, perhaps another experience of the same kind, but in a different setting, so that there are different elements involved. It's really a card of going in search of the mystery. Going in search of the mystery, going out in this card, and in most of the 8 of Cups cards, it is an individual walking out in the moonlight, you know, in the dark, going in search. And what I feel with this card is it's a long journey, because it starts in the dark and things are unclear in the dark. Things can be a little bit scary in the dark. Things can feel more intense in the dark. So it's really a card of bravery on Friday, June 3rd with the 8 of Cups. It's really, I'm brave. I'm going to go, I'm going to look, I'm going to search, I'm going to really do the best I can to really go in search of what I want to find. I'm going to go in search of the meaning of life, and I'm going to go in search of more experiences and how to greater experience this life. Now, Saturday, June 4th, 2022, we have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands does look like a card where people are not getting along, and it feels like it doesn't feel like, sorry, I'm fumbling over my words. The card looks like people are fighting with sticks. And perhaps you could interpret it that way on Saturday, June 4th. Perhaps with the wands being fire and the energy of the 5 being the Hierophant, there could be religious discussion that could get heated, or political discussions, and you know, people are very passionate about their views, they're passionate about their standpoint. So it could feel like a heated debate card. So the wands are fire, which is passion, determination, drive. The card is the 5 of wands, and the 5 has to do with the Hierophant card, which is this card of spirituality, excuse me, education as well. So it could be a bunch of people who are very well educated getting together and having, you know, a very heated discussion, or a discussion where, you know, people are getting their feet stepped on. But it could also be a card of learning how to work together as a group, you know. And sometimes at first, when we get together in a group to accomplish something, there's a little bit of confusion as to who will be the leader, who will be the one who will do the writing, you know, who will be the one that will, you know, you really have to pick a leader, right? When you have a group of people, and you have to pick someone who's going to do the writing. Like when you think of schooling, you know, and how when you got into a group, you know, you had to do those things. So it feels like it could be a card of just cooperation, and, you know, a little bit of frustrations here and there, but mostly just learning how to work as a group. And then on Sunday, June 5th, we have card number 8, Strength. Card number 8 of the Major Arcana, Strength. So this is great, finishing off the week with the card Strength. And when we think of this card, Strength, we think of physical strength, yes. We think of emotional strength, mental strength, excuse me, stamina. But it's also a card of learning how to work with your animal self, with your animal instinct, with your instincts, with your untamed side. You know, learning how to love that side of yourself, learning how to accept and cooperate with that side of yourself, and learning how to understand that side. Because strength is not just about physical strength and finishing off the week strong. It's also about still going within and working with every part of you, your ego, your superego, your subconscious, your shadow aspects, your thoughts. You know, it's really bringing everything together in a cohesive package, and, you know, understanding yourself better, demonstrating strength in yourself. And what I feel with this Strength card is, even if no one knows how strong you are, even if no one knows exactly what you've been through, or the difficult situations that you had to endure, or the pain that you've had, or the heartache, it's an understanding that you are strong within yourself. It's an understanding that you know your story, and you can appreciate yourself for the strength that you know you have within you, and making peace with that lion. You see here we have a lion, a woman with a lion, making peace. And of course we have the infinity sign here. So it's a lifelong journey, and I know I've spoke about this before in my past weekly videos. It's a lifelong journey of being strong. It's really wanting to demonstrate strength in every situation, and we all want to be considered as strong. We all want to be considered as a strong individual, you know, somebody who works hard, somebody who is not afraid of a little bit of work, you know, someone who's not afraid to get tired, or to get their feet wet, or get their hands dirty, or get into, you know, the nitty gritty. We all want to do our best to just be strong. And it feels like on Sunday, June 5th, with that Strength card, we are paying more attention to really working with our own personal stories, and understanding the strength within yourself, and on an individual basis. And of course, as you know, we have the card Patience. So as you see from this week, it does feel like there's a lot of hard work, but we do have the Patience card. So it feels like we will have the patience to do the hard work and to not get overwhelmed. And the last card we have is the Underworld, card number 40. Hand over your known, a shift is near. Take a leap, your journey is clear. So remember, we had the Eight of Cups. It's talking about a journey. So it's saying hand over your known. So that's talking about justice and truths. Hand over your known. Also talking about relationships and the Lovers. A shift is near. So the shift is the Tower card. A shift is near. Take a leap. So when we say take a leap, again, we have the Eight of Cups going out there. Your journey is clear. So with the Five of Wands, trying to make our journey clear, and with the Strength card, knowing that we are on a journey and that we know where we want to get to. We want to get to the understanding of ourselves. We want to get to the understanding of life. We want to get to the understanding of our purpose. So the underworld, you know, and when we think about the underworld, we don't just, you know, it's very clear that the underworld is about those dark areas, right? So we go out into the dark, like this card, the Eight of Cups, and we go in search of truth, you know, because sometimes truth is in the darkest places. Sometimes truth can't be seen. And so we have to shine a light into the darkness and really dig deep, you know, mine those truths. Like when you think about crystals and mining into the earth to find crystals, or to find a diamond, and you know, in the deep caverns, you know, things that are valuable. Remember, I was talking about things that are worth having being more worth having when they are worked hard for, or when they have taken a long time to come into our lives. So the underworld talks about that energy of the darkness, and also the shadows, and also ancestors and ghosts and spirits. And so it does feel like with this card that we can't forget the spiritual self. We can't forget that we are all on a journey to the underworld, right? To that grave. And I don't mean to be morbid. I just mean to tell the truth. So remember, we have patience as well as we journey through the darkness and really come out on top with the Strength card at the end of the week. So I hope this was a helpful reading for you. If it was, please be sure to leave this video a thumbs up, comment, and I will get back to you if I can, if it's a decent comment. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love to have you as a subscriber, of course. So feel free to hit that subscribe button. And of course, maybe if you care about being notified when I upload a new video, I usually upload a video a week. So it's fairly consistent, but you can always hit the notification bell, because who doesn't hit the notification bell when they subscribe to a channel, right? Anyways, so if it's your birthday this week, I wish you a happy birthday. Blessed May 30th to June 5th, 2022, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.